kind of looks big on the pod. ¿Qué quieres decir?
Fucking tiger.
Damn, I'm probably showing his privates to everybody. My bad, bro. He'll be on national television.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Shit, I have got.
¿Ya ves? Por andar jugando.
To the CharroBeans podcast, it's established 2020. Thank you guys for coming again. We appreciate you. Okay, wait.
No, dale, güey.
Bueno, se acabó. Thank you for liking and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Grand opening, grand closing. No, yeah, como te decía.
Thank you guys for coming.
Uh-huh.
Hope
To the
you
podcast.
guys, yeah.
Back to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back at school. Is this my first episode back at
No.
school?
What the? No.
I've been up since like 5 a.m. I'm sorry.
You woke up at 5?
Sí, güey. Uno que es adulto.
Pues yo también, but I don't wake up at 5. My dad just always woken up at 5:30, like since he started working. Like that's
Feed the
his
chickens.
No, we don't have chickens. We were never like farmers or nothing. You know, like some people. I think it's crazy that in Northside, like so many families own like chickens and just gallos. Like you hear like people's backyards with like pigs and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was about to call Pito, bro. Like, I was just like, is this okay? Because we used to pull up to my parents' house and like there'd just be like a gallo crossing the street. And
I was gonna say that like walking home from school or back and forth, it's always like un gallo just like crossing by. And you're like,
I feel like the white people have that too, but it's like patitos. Like, they get to see like you know a nice family. They're like, fucking Instagram.
I mean, like Fort Worth still has its roots, man. Like if you drive like down River Oaks, there's those houses that have fucking like que tienen caballos, and they have like
el Parque de los Caballos, bro, over here. Yeah, there's like it's the park of horses. You know,
we're very in our roots, man. We're out here con los animales.
How do you feel about that's a good thing going on in Fort Worth right now, where like apparently the stockyards here like got bought out by like someone in California. Yeah, and they were saying that people here, because like it's a big tradition that like I think someone else might feel weird because we're in a city, but it has like a country feel. So like you could be driving and then there'll just be like cops on a horse or like just random people on a horse. Yeah, just like walking up and down. And then like at the stockyards, apparently now like you can't ride your horse like around the stockyards, and apparently that's been a long-standing like tradition, and you could just do that. And now I guess because they're trying to make it very touristy and shit like that, because that's how I feel like a tourist in my own city when I've gone to like the stockyards like on a Sunday. There's just like hella people, and I'm like, where are you guys coming from? Because like right up the street from the stockyards is like where all the Mexicans live, right? So it's like I don't know where you guys are coming from, but this ain't your territory. It's like it's nosotros, way, raza, you know? Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like the stockyard is becoming a lot more, it's a tourist attraction. Like it really is. Like it's becoming.
No, I think once you start imposing like on the culture that attracts people is when you start like losing people, you know?
Like what? Give me an example. I'm trying to
follow like if you're like, it's a thing, like I've seen it, like it's not just the stockyards. Like you go all over Northside, like there's people on horses, and I think if you're going to stop people from doing what they normally do at a place where they're attracted because of the things that they do, because that's how they start. They start with like, you can do this, and then like, you can do that. Yeah. You know, and it's all of a sudden it's going to look like Dallas.
It's like
it's not interesting anymore.
It's like trippy too, because my parents have lived in their neighborhood for like forever too, and like gentrification, like where they're buying up old houses, and it's good in the sense that like it makes the neighborhood look better. But like then you get into like the political side of like now it's like making all the taxes go up. Yeah. And like people then can't afford to live there, and then that moves people out. So it does like lose a little bit of its charm, you know? And then that's the thing too, like me riding around my parents' neighborhood, it still has the same feel and everything. But like then you start like driving up and you see like a house and what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, this used to be a crack house. What the fuck? I used to get my crack here.
Now where do I go? Like
oh, next door, okay. Like, yeah, because the house next door is still messed up.
Yeah, and there's, I mean, that's like a big, like topic, honestly, because you can also talk about how they push certain like demographics into certain areas, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole Texas redistricting.
Yeah,
that's a whole another thing too. Like,
so but I did hear about that. I heard that from a bartender. Remember when we went out with Saul for his he came back from Spain.
When we went to
like Fogo de Chao.
Yeah, right? Fogo de Chao. Yeah.
Remember we went to that bar? I think it's called like basement bar.
Oh yeah. What did they tell you?
The bartender was because the mama is like she made like Mina's drinks. You remember that?
Okay.
Like I think I asked for a paloma and it was like era tequila with like a little bit of.
I'm like you had some squirt in your tequila.
Yeah, I was like hey, can you like chill out with these? You know, like. And she was like, "Oh, I just like to pour them. How like I would like to pour them. Like you're an alcoholic, like
Esto sabe veneno. Dame tres más."
But she was saying like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna last here long because, like, they're slowly buying out like every part of like the stockyards. Yeah, which is what you're talking about. Like
local bars, local businesses are, essentially being taken over. You know, by like big brands, big companies." Well, it looks nice from the outside, you know, because it's like now it's a big tourist attraction.
But it has no soul, bro. It's like, have you ever seen Robots?
iRobot?
No, Robots.
Is that the one with the robots? Stupid ass, yeah.
Well, I think Ewan McGregor is
the blue guy.
Yeah,
the blue and cream guy.
That's like that's like the perfect. Bro, if you don't watch Robots, man, that's a beautiful movie. But it's about.
I've never seen you describe a movie. It's beautiful. That's cool.
Yeah, it has a lot of like
social commentary.
Yeah, and it's you know, this guy that wants to make it big, so he leaves his hometown, and basically there's another guy in town that's like upgrades people, like everybody has to look good, and so like his upgrades are like this silver shiny like suit, like he's like everybody's got to look the same, right? But Rodney, the main character. He's like, he has no soul. Like, everybody is special the way they are because of, like, what they're made of. Yeah. Shit, you know?
Okay.
And that's what it is. Like, you can't... Yeah, it'll look nice, but, like...
At what cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess. Okay.
Should watch it, bro.
Let's watch it right after. Movie night.
In Spanish?
You watch it in Spanish? So you don't even know if it's Ewan McGregor.
It is Ewan McGregor.
No, it is, but I'm saying, like, you didn't even hear it, like, with Ewan McGregor.
I watched, like, half of it in English, but I was like, it's not the same.
What the fuck? So
yeah. Spanish. There's a lot of movies that are good in Spanish, like Shrek.
That's all right.
What?
Dude, you got freaking, what's his name? Mike Myers as Shrek.
You have Eugenio Derbez.
You got Eddie Murphy as Donkey.
Antonio Banderas.
Oh, yeah, but he does both. He does the Spanish and the English.
Oh,
you got paid twice, bro. Doble chamba. That guy's smart.
But have Eugenio Derbez on Donkey, though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I've seen the clips. That's enough. That's enough for me. Un día, güey.
Chivato, güey.
We'll have a sleepover.
Tú quedas de amores, güey.
Whatever. Point is, this is a mariachi podcast, and we're going to deal with mariachi stuff. But before we get to that, it reminds me, you guys had a weekend without me.
For real?
Last week for Chicago. How did that go? I don't remember, because I sent Paco as my replacement.
What's up, Paco?
I didn't come for the Saturday. And you had a Sunday gig too. How did that go? ¿Te acuerdas, güey? Was it, what, did you miss me? Like, tell me you miss me, bro.
¿Cómo te llamas?
It went well.
No me acuerdo. It was Paco was here.
Yeah, he came. Was he the only viola player? Or like the only armonía?
Yeah.
Tú y él?
Just me and him. I don't remember the gig, so.
Oh. Did you have a grand time?
Apparently not.
You don't remember it? It was memorable?
Or maybe I did.
It's messed up. Right? I guess it depends.
Shit. Wait, let me remember. Let me recall. ¿Qué día era?
I felt a little bad because I wasn't here.
You should, bitch.
And it's just because, I mean, I was...
It wasn't last week, right?
No, it was last Saturday. The last Saturday. Damn. Oh, because... Oh, this is a week later. I just realized we skipped a week. My bad, guys. We didn't even address that. Yeah, so I guess while he looks for that, this
I don't know
week...
what I'm looking for. ¿Qué día fuiste?
Me fui el 30. It was on Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we skipped a week. The reason we skipped a week was because it was a side quest. It was, I think I had planned it out, but I didn't realize that I was going to do it on a weekend going into a Tuesday. Like, I had planned the trip, and then I just wasn't thinking. I thought, like, for some reason, like, I'd be out the weekend. which I had asked Arturo if I could take the day off or whatever. And then on Monday I was still in Chicago, and I was like, wait, I was supposed to do something today, and then I remembered that it was the podcast. And then Tuesday I was like, fuck, because that's when I come back. Like I'm not gonna have a chance to do the podcast. So like, point is, it's not that I wanted to take off. I just didn't even realize that like that section of the week was the time for the podcast. O sea, me olvidé de ti, güey. I really did. It's like now I'm scared. What if I leave like my kid in the car or something? Because like I wasn't thinking.
Maybe it wasn't that important. Have you
The
seen
kid?
Have you seen 2.5 Men?
Yeah, the show.
Have you seen that scene? That's a very famous scene where Charlie asks, "What's his Alan?"
Alan, the brother.
Or Alan's like, "I feel like I'm forgetting something." And he's like, "Well, you can't remember. It must have been that important." And it's like his kid like outside like a soccer field. He's like, "You just played a game."
Oh, está lloviendo.
Yeah.
Ándale, tú, güey. Somehow you got into the house and he turned all the lights on. He thought pedo.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, Sammy on wait. I'm like, bro, I'm in Chicago.
I'm playing your PlayStation, bro.
See you.
It's all dusty.
I beat all of GTA 5. I was like, come back, please.
I got you all the achievements, bro.
No, yeah, it was fun, man. I had a trip planned to go watch System of a Down, which, if you know me, man, it was like the one artist that I thought I would never watch live. Do you remember like the first things you ever looked up on the internet?
No.
Like, aside from that, like, okay, so it was like a core memory for me because like we didn't have internet, so I had a memory of like going to a family friend's house, and like it was my first time like having access to internet. And for some reason, I remember all I looked up that day for like hours was System of a Down videos.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what you think. I'm in someone's house. Yeah, so. But point is, like, I remember watching all these concerts and stuff like that. I found out about this band, and like it was formative years.
Okay.
Because this is like, I don't know if you remember when you started listening to music. Like, I don't know. Like when you like actually started listening to music. I had an MP3 player.
Like as a musician, or
no, just listening to music. Like you enjoy music, you enjoy what you're listening to. It's not just like, I used to really like theme songs, like to like shows, because I used to be like, I like this. What is this? And it's music, and I just didn't realize that like I liked music.
That's a new thing for me.
What do you mean?
Like in my probably like the past 5 or 6 years is I've been into that, but not like as a kid. If that makes sense.
No.
What do you mean? Like you got into like soundtracks, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, yeah. Well, I just meant like shows. Like you remember, you'd watch a show and they give you an intro, and then like the song is recognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember, dang, you're like pulling back all these memories. I had this recorder.
It was all you.
That it's because you brought this up. I was gonna bring this up. You remember when the AR points? You used to read a book. And you would take a test. Yeah, you take a test and you get points or whatever.
In elementary, no?
And then you get like at the end of the year, like a freaking it's like Chuck E. Cheese. You have to use your points like towards things.
Yeah.
What I bought that year was some markers and this like grabadora that had like tape, and you could record on it, and you could also like just play cassettes. Bro, I was recording. Yeah. What?
Fucking dinosaur, you got that.
Sí,
ya ni yo, güey. Tenía mi Walkman.
Sí, I didn't have a Walkman.
Con mi Daddy Yankee. Sí, álbum.
But I remember, damn, like this is the first time I started listening to music. I used to really like Nancy Classified. I had stolen cable, so if anybody want to come after me, I didn't have real cable. It was stolen. Like, don't tell anybody. But I used to really like those intros.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would find. Did you know you could record over any cassette?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, man.
So I would just grab cassettes from the house, and I put them in there, and then I would just be like, record. I was like la 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 la, and then like record it, and I was like la 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 la. I was like, oh shit, technology, bro. I'm a fucking producer. Wait, I felt like a fucking DJ with like samples and shit. But point is, like, my jams were listening to these. Like, I would hold up the mic on the intro of the song, and then later on I'd be like, dun, 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 dun. And I never found it to be so simple, but I found a way. And I'm just there with like my headphones.
So
but after that, then I started listening to music like bands and rock music and stuff like that. And System of a Down was the first band that like I should not have been listening to because of their lyrical. No, but they're very political. It's funny, like a lot of their lyrics like relate to the stuff that happened in that time, and it relates exactly what's going on right now.
So it's not Satan's music?
No.
What?
No, I don't think so.
I've been like it.
It's very political. But I didn't know what I was listening to, and I was like, I remember like.
Could you understand what they say?
Sometimes, but back then you couldn't look up lyrics. I didn't have internet, so I don't know what I was listening to. I was just like na 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 na. So point is, I never thought I'd be able to watch them because they kind of broke up, kind of had a whole thing. They would tour, but only in Europe, and they came up with a chance to they were gonna do 3 stadium shows in 3 cities: Chicago, Toronto, and New York. And I said I've never been to Chicago, and my wife bought me tickets, and we went. And I was telling Arturo this, but like. I got emotional watching them.
Well, lloraste?
Now I wasn't crying because I was like, suck that shit back up, you know. But it was more like as soon as they started, like you ever had like a moment where like I don't. Oh, I guess it was the first time where I was like, I'm actually here right now. So I guess that like triggered something on my body, or like fight or flight or something. I was like. Not fight or fight. It was just like love. You know? Like, I don't know.
Fight or cry.
See, so I was just like watching the first couple of songs, and I could feel like myself getting teary-eyed. And then I looked at my wife. I'm like, I'm emotional right now. Like I don't know why, but it was just for the situation that I was in. I was like, this is cool. So it came full circle.
Well, it's probably like a childhood thing now. Like you were
maybe you know because this is me like in middle school.
You were healing your inner child.
With System of a Down tracks, you know, I guess, you know, but it was cool because it's like that's what made me like music. And how does this relate to mariachi? It does, because like if it wasn't for like me listening to those rock bands without like, because that's what I would play on my guitar. Like even now, like I'll pick up a guitar and I still remember like looking up on the computer all of these tabs and like figuring out these songs. And now if it wasn't for me like taking an interest in that, maybe I never took an interest in like continuing music through a mariachi setting, because I'm not gonna be in a band, you know, at this point in my career. I'm 30 years old. I'm not gonna do it. Just thinking it, you know. But it's just like music. At least now with mariachi, it allows me to continue music. But it's crazy because like I've never had that response either with any other artist. Like I've been able to see a lot of. I told my wife like we saw like all these bands and like artists, mariachis and everything, but I never had that emotional response until I saw them. Okay. So I was like, this is weird. I've never felt this before. And then I also felt bad because I was like, bro, I didn't cry at my wedding, but I cried when the Rangers won the World Series. And then I cried, or I like got teary-eyed watching System of a Down. I was like, she's like, fuck you up. But, yeah, but it was cool. Like it was a full circle, another full circle moment for me, like to watch them. It was pretty cool.
Good, man.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were gonna be gone that much.
Me neither. Apparently, I told you like I was like with the pot. I was like, wait, I was supposed to do something. So I texted you on Monday. I was like, hey, wait, my flight is tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like, like, yeah. But that's if you needed a reason why. That's why we didn't have an episode. You know, but maybe you didn't miss me that much. So that's good. Because the next time I saw you was we had a gig at
It was like the day you came back, no, or the next day.
The next day, yeah. It is crazy, dude. That's what sucks about traveling, because I don't even travel that much. When I do, it's cool, you know. So, but like when I do, it's like one day I told Zara like one day we woke up in the morning. I was in Chicago and I was like in the top building, like because I got this hotel and they put us like in the 12th floor. And yeah, I didn't no 22nd floor. I was like, oh shit, I can see everything from up here. No. But one morning you could just wake up there and then you're just like back home and like everything resets. You're like, fuck, I gotta go back to work. Like, damn, like, is this what influencers do? They just go around traveling and review fucking chicken nuggets and they just live their life. Must be nice, bro. I'm gonna start reviewing chicken nuggets. I don't give a fuck.
You sure, bro? I gave you so many ideas, bro.
Chicken nuggets?
The tricolor one.
Oh, that's a whole other story. Oh, bro, fuck no. No, but yeah, we had that gig in that backyard. So when I came back, that's like as soon as I got back, they were like, "Back to work, motherfucker!" Like I was like, "You want to gig at 9?" And I was like, "I guess." But yeah, we reset a little bit.
Bro, that fucking gig took me out because they literally closed the fucking freeway on me.
Oh yeah, so what happened? Okay,
they just closed the freeway for construction, but it's so 35, right?
Yeah,
it intersects with 820. and I was taking the exit from 35 to 820 east, and they just closed all lanes. I didn't move for like 20 minutes.
Because I think we were supposed to start at 8, right? You got to like 8:30 or something.
And I told Arturo, like, hey, I'm going to get like 8:04. Like, the GPS was telling me like 8:04. And Arturo was like, nah, no pasa nada. Like, drive safe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we haven't moved. And it says I'm going to get there like 8:20. And he was like, no mames. It's like, are you moving? I'm like, no. I'm like, creo que es un retén, güey. Olé, verga. Like, I was just like... sí, güey.
Todos están pagando la cuenta a todos, güey.
Sí, güey.
No tengo monedas, yeah.
And we were moving, bro. Like, they closed it down. They barely opened like one lane.
So what was it for? Construction?
I guess.
I think that's kind of like what sucks now. Because it's happened to me too. Like, I think it happens to all of us. Like, going to gigs. I've told Arturo before, like, I know más o menos what time I have to leave the house, like, to get somewhere. But he's kind of like he is a parent, right? But, like, he's kind of like our dad in a way, too. Because he's like, one time he had told me, because the same thing happened. They closed the freeway or something, or there was just hella traffic because of an accident.
Yeah.
So I told him, hey, wait, like, I left when I left when I usually do, and but it says I'm gonna get there like a lot later. Like, I'm sorry, can tell you. But then he tells me like a dad. He's like, well, you should start checking your like, you know, how long it's gonna take before you leave. That way you can go through here and this. I was like, yes, Dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know? Well, the thing too, I took the GPS and I was like, well, whatever. And I took it, and I guess it barely happened because the GPS was like, there's a little traffic here.
GPS like, it's not my fault.
It just happened, bro. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you.
And I think I got there like 8:30 now.
Yeah, it is hard to rely on that because I think that's what helps us out being one of those mariachis where we all leave together. Because, yeah, like, we'll all get there at the same time.
Yeah.
And I know that in my past group, it was a little different. It was like we all llegaron pinche, the gang, bro. Like, llegaron like 8 carros. You know, they all would just pull up. Like, we're literally the party, way. Because llegamos and we already took all the parking spots, you know.
Especially like, huh? He's like, can we get a plate, please?
Yeah, bro. And then llegando a la casa too, like, it's funny too because like it looks like it's packed or whatever, and as soon as we leave, like the todo pinche vacío, and so that's why like I kind of like that our group has the van, you know, so we all show up. Before it's like we were talking about how like now that I have sleep apnea, but I don't take naps anymore. So now se me hace bien. What were you saying? Que se me hace bien lejos todas las chambas.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to teleport.
Yeah, because it's a kid thing, right? Like apparently, people that had loving parents, like they would fall asleep on the sofa, and like, their parents would carry you to your bedroom. And it's like, damn, I miss teleporting, bro. Like you just wake up like in your room. I'm like, that was Sammy. Sammy would take naps in the van, and he's like, all right, let's go. You know, I can say que.
Yeah.
And then now Sammy's like on his phone, like viendo like Minecraft. I don't know.
What the fuck?
And then he's like, damn, where the fuck are we going, bro? That's like your line hours. Like,
where are we, bro?
There's
cows here.
I'm like, Sammy, shh. Go to sleep.
No, it does feel like you're teleporting when I used to take naps because I would knock out. And then, like, we'd be driving for, like, an hour and a half or something like that. And I'm like, oh, shit, son las 10. Like, I was like, damn, like, all right, well, let's go play.
I can never sleep,
in
the van.
Yeah, you told me.
Especially with driving.
Yeah.
It's because I have long legs.
Oh, yeah?
And a long torso. I'm like.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? You should do that thing, because you get to sit in the front. Because, right, whenever, like, we have enough people or we don't have enough people, so you sit in the front. You should do that thing that like los güeros do, like they put their toes out on the dash. I can't get into that, bro.
Have you seen the X-rays of those accidents?
Yes, I have.
Where like the hip is like,
yeah, you shouldn't do that. But like for some reason they just love that shit. Just fucking have the dogs out. What the fuck? Like just fucking.
There's people like that. It's cool.
They'd be wiggling the toes too.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, at college too. I would see people like barefoot. I'm like, bro, what are you fucking Man versus Wild? What are you doing here? Like. Ahí están ponte unos Nikes, güey.
You're connecting with nature. You're in fucking concrete, bro.
Sí, por eso, güey. Aquí, the only thing you're gonna pick up is fucking salmonella off the ground and shit.
You're gonna get callous.
Nah, man, it's too much. It's too much nature for me.
Yeah. But anyways, for today's Charro topic,
we have Charro topic of the day.
We have love versus chamba, or what'd you put?
Love versus. Well, both of them cannot coexist. Yeah. No, it's I guess I got the inspiration for this one because I don't know, it depends, right? But like love as in like relationships and what else, like the feeling of being loved, I don't know.
Well,
And
no,
mariachi, like can they intertwine with each other? Cuz I mean, it's hard to say, cuz at the end of the day, we're all musicians, but we're also lovers. Not you and me. I meant like, I meant like
yeah.
like we want a significant other at some point. Even those that say like at some point they're
So
not gonna be
I
with
was
somebody.
I was I was in class
You
all
were
day
close.
today. So like,
Yeah.
but I have a question about your question. Like, are
Okay.
you talking about like relationships in the group, or are you talking
In
about
general,
having a partner that's also a musician,
it can go
or
both
are you
ways.
talking about having a partner that's a musician and you're not, or that there's you're the partner that's a musician and they're like,
Yeah, like it
are
can
all of
go.
that?
It can go in a lot of ways. Yeah,
Okay.
because I guess the way I can compare it, maybe I can compare it like to mine. Because my wife was a musician at one point. She was a mariachi also. I only met her through like mariachi, and
Right.
we've talked about how like if it wasn't for mariachi, like would I have even met her, or would I have met someone else in another situation? Like I always told her that my joke is that because I was born in California, so kind of like my cousins and my families, if I would have stayed in California, I do feel like I would have lived a completely different life. I mean,
Yeah.
just depending on which setting you're in, you're gonna grow up around that setting. So in California, I always said like over there, I would have like a lot of my family like era norteños, so I'd probably be playing accordion right now. And my joke to her is always like, dude, I would have already been married. I would have already had like 3 kids. We had an apartment. Like, I feel like that's what my life would have gone towards. And not that that's bad or anything. Like, chingon sounds like, like that's what it would have been over there. But that means I would have never like even come in contact with mariachi.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only in mariachi because of being in Fort Worth. There was a mariachi program at my middle school. There was a teacher there that inspired me to pick up vihuela one day, and that's how that became a thing. And if it wasn't for that, also being in that situation, I would have never probably met my wife either, because we spent so much time because of music.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like,
I was
and
there.
you were there, yeah. Don't make you that, bro. I thought so. I feel like a lot of avenues can go towards like the love in mariachis, or just being in that sort of situation. Like you, for example, you're a single man, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, like, I guess you have a different perspective than I do. Like, do you see yourself at one point maybe being like me, where like you find someone that plays music, like I did? Well, I guess you can't do it now, right? You're already older. You can't meet someone. You shouldn't meet anybody in middle school. I don't know how I went there. I don't know, because I was like, I met my wife in middle school.
Yeah, still is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Still is.
Yeah, but like, I guess yeah. I mean, like, how do you see that kind of
Well, I
coming
don't.
together?
It's not a prerequisite,
Yeah.
So I think if it happens, it happens.
Mm.
But I think there is something that's very like beautiful about understanding that part of like the musicianship, where it's like someone understands like, oh, esta parte, like you can get like this part sounds good because the top is like a 6 or something, and
Okay.
like you play it together,
Do you want to be like nerding out with them about like
Yeah, because that's
music
what
theory? Okay.
it's someone that you can do that with,
Mhm.
because they understand. They're like
That's true.
whatever they play, you're like, and you can be like, they show you something like, check this song out, something that you don't know
I
about.
think yeah, and then fundamentally, I think like I'm looking for myself, right? So if I wasn't married, I'd feel like I would find it hard to connect with another person that didn't know about music.
Yeah,
If anything, like I would just be the person to talk to them about it, but they would never have the same
yeah,
understanding, like especially like si me encuentro una güera, way, she's gonna teach me about Taylor Swift, and like I might not connect with that because it's not like my favorite thing. Vice versa, yo le digo al mariachi Vargas, and she's like, what the hell is even that? So it's like, like I feel like, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but I'm saying like I feel like I would struggle with that because I'm
yeah.
I'm such a freaking music nerd when it comes to like just not mariachi in general, just music. Like I love music, to a point where like I would want to talk about it with someone and someone that probably has an understanding of that.
Exactly.
And then that's the other reason I brought up this topic, because there was a video that I made. It was one of our preview clips, and it was recently. I made one where we were talking about. We were saying that your partner, you might have to end up quitting mariachi, maybe because your partner, not because they're forcing you to, but your partner being like you get married, you have kids, and you just don't have time for it anymore.
Right.
I don't know if you saw, but somebody shared it. Y nos estaba like mareando nosotros.
Oh, yeah?
Because they were saying like, ira nomás lo que dicen estos güeyes or something like that. I don't know if that was the terminology exact. Don't quote me. But it was saying like if your partner, like how are you going to say that your partner is going to make you stop? And they were saying like, basically, look what these guys are saying. Like, why he was saying it very like almost like in a machista way.
Okay.
Like, how are you gonna let a lady like tell you like to
that's on Facebook then?
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So when I read that, I was like, well, dude, it's because everybody's in a different situation. Like, you know, like I'm not saying that my wife would force me to do that. I'm saying that it's more like you might have to give up this responsibility for that responsibility. Yeah. It's not that someone's forcing you to. It's more that you might have to willingly step down for a second because you have other responsibilities that go up that priority totem pole, you know? So then that made me think like, yeah, like, so then can you be with somebody that doesn't understand this side of being like in music? You know what I mean?
It would definitely be hard.
I feel like it would.
The standard like working job is a Monday through Friday, and we're kind of the reverse of that, you know.
We're the inverse.
So it's when they're like, oh, like my friend's getting married Saturday. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be at a wedding. She's not that one. Actually, 3 weddings, you know.
Like, fuck, ese día tengo 3 horas, boy. Yeah. Like that's a good game, bro.
And maybe like I do feel like us in the group, we've turned less dependent on this job, except for me and maybe Arturo, right? So like I think the guys in general have more time to like actually enjoy their weekends here and there, you know. But also like someone like me, where like this is my only job, and someone was like, let's hang out Saturday. I'm like, sounds fun, you know, but
¿Me vas a pagar?
Yeah, like I have stuff to do, you know, and I feel like someone would find that very hard to understand.
And it's funny, because that's the thing too. Like you have the priorities of not only a musician, but you're also a student, you know. So that makes it hard, I think, also because again, like it's sharing responsibility and having to find the time to add someone to that mix, and it's hard because I find it hard. Like I'm married, dude. Like and
what?
What? No, like I'm married, and some people may not know this, but we've been married for a long time. So because of that, like you usually find like your partner, you agarras como sus modos, you know how they are, you know how they think, how they feel about things. So like I feel like if you find a way to make it work, it's because it's an understanding between both parties. And I think when someone like forces you to stop for maybe like the wrong reason, because I've heard people quitting because no, porque vas a estar con muchas con viejas por donde quiera, and there's jealousy on that side. I've also seen like where they just don't like that you dedicate so much time to music, where they don't understand it as a part of a business. They see it more like oh, you're trying to become an artist. You know, they say like my boyfriend's in a loser band. Like your band's never gonna go anywhere. Like I know.
Are you okay, bro? Like,
No.
He's there saying this thing.
I'm like, this is just my therapy. She told me we're never gonna go to Coachella. No, but it's just I feel like there's a lot of situations that you would have to like talk about with your partner, so that way they fully understood what you're using mariachi for. Like for us, it's an income. For you, it's like your main income. For me, it's a side income, but it's also like a hobby. It's what I like to do. So it does come a little bit more difficult for someone just to be like, no, I want you to stop.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be like, you know, I would feel understanding of where their feelings are from, but at the same time, like I feel like they'd have to understand my feelings too. Like see what it does for me.
It's certainly like what's the word? Like it's a fine line, right? because there's the part where I mean you are a couple, whether you're married or whether you're in a relationship, like it's how much you value that relationship too.
Yeah.
So I would see it more of as like, would you struggle if I keep doing this? You know, like I think the example for that is like if you have a kid. If you have a kid, pues I mean, a kid is like a little thing you have to take care of, you know, like, you know, and
that's the word I would use, but okay.
Y son como las plantas, güey, like se mueren, you know, if you don't, it's like,
what the fuck?
No, I'm just.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm trying to say it's a big responsibility.
Yeah,
for one person to do it. You know,
right.
Obviously, sí se puede, but it should be a 2-person thing. And if it's taking a toll on like your partner or something, then, pues that's ultimately is your choice. But you would expect that you want to be there for your partner because they're your partner for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And but if you wear something like you said, like where they're like jealous or they just don't want you like spending time somewhere else or something, that's a little it's a little ridiculous. Like, come on, like everybody has hobbies. Like, it's like going, I don't know, playing soccer. People go hunting. People like doing certain things. It's like, what's wrong with doing this other thing? You know? It's like just because you hear things doesn't mean that you're it too. If that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. No, it does.
And that's where you have to set that boundary because maybe that person's not that great for you if they're impeding you from doing things that you like.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what I mean by like Mariachi does something for all of us. Music does something for all of us. Like what I do for free, probably not, you know, but I like to think that it's not why I do it. You know, it's I do it because I'm spending so much time figuring out these songs and these chords and trying to work on my technique that really gigging is the only place I can show that off, I guess you could say. Because I mean, me in my room, nobody wants to see that. You know, like I want to put it out there. For
You're like Sarah tells me to shut up.
Yeah. Apparently, when I was my mom and my sisters and all them, they all have a joke that like back when I was a kid. Bringing this full circle, like I used to get mad, I guess, and I had an electric guitar, so que no más me enojaba, and I would just like go to the room and just like turn up the amp, playing System of a Down song, like Ariel,
house shaking and shit. Like.
Yeah, dude. It's, I guess, it's better than like breaking a wall or some shit, you know. Like pinche guitarra estaba Yahweh, you know.
So tu papá comiendo caldo where he's like.
Fucking little cafe, just fucking just moving and shit. Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, it's like music can become your outlet, and music is a way. Some people say music is like therapy. So if a partner understands that, they would. I mean, I would hope that they would understand that part and let you do what you do.
And there's a stereotype too, because you know, like I've told you, like my mom didn't want me to be a mariachi.
Yeah,
because of the whole like son borrachos. They're like
¿qué?
They're doing drugs. I'm like, no.
¿Quién?
Like, ahorita vengo, vamos al Rosario, you know. Like,
es el estudio. Estamos tocando puras alabanzas.
Yeah.
There's some mariachis that do that. You know, they do. Más toca puro cristiano. You know, good for them. You know, todo dar.
But there's, I don't know. It's like. I guess that comes to trust too, like how much you trust your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know. Ya me enojé, güey.
Like, si quieres, ahí tengo mi guitarra, güey, para que toques canciones de System of a Down. Like, yeah. No, trust is a big thing too. So that's why, like, this topic, it could just go to a lot of different places. So that's why, like, I've seen people like get together in groups. I've seen people like leave groups because like they don't want that person to be in the group anymore or whatever. Se van con otro y también otro grupo, you know. But it's just like there's a lot of avenues you can take with this. So I wanted to see what you guys' responses was, and straight up go with that. Yeah. So let's see what you guys said. So this person says straight up. Oh, well, the question first was. I guess I have to read it first. Love plus mariachi, can they coexist? What's your experience? The first one is just straight up nah. So when some person wrote that, they just put like straight up nah. I would think that, yeah, this is probably one of those bad experiences. We don't know because you didn't really go into much detail there, but
I can feel it, bro.
I can feel the
hurt.
el rencor, you know. I was like, who broke your heart? You know, that day you just got to like play ¿Por qué me haces llorar? You
He's
know,
like, I don't believe in love. Like, yeah, that's from.
It sounds familiar.
It's a big Ed. No Neck Ed.
Who?
No Neck Ed.
No Neck Ed? Oh, the fucking who goes like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, what does he say?
He's like, I
don't believe in love.
And he's just walking.
Yeah. I like the one where he's like, it just hit me. And he's like,
no, mine's where she's like, that's a nice view. He's like, you're my best view.
Yeah. Like, turn his whole body. Like, Big Ed, bro. You're my best view. Huh? Damn. So funny. And that took over the internet. That shit was funny. This person says, yes, they can. The dream team. Doing what you love with the person you love. You see that a lot. Like, I see a lot of mariachis, especially like in the professional ones. Maybe they're the ones, that's like the major leagues, bro. Like, I guess like if you're in like camperos and you're like in reinas and then they just somehow like get together, like, chingón, wey, pues you guys are both doing like mariachi al mejor nivel, I guess you could say. And then like you also like just share the same household. I feel like I would just like, if we're both playing the same instrument, I feel like you just gotta like mariar each other. You're just like nah, whatever.
You're like, but can you play this? He's like,
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I think that's cool though, because it can work out. Like I guess that would be the dream thing. That's what I was telling you in the beginning. Like I like that my wife knows about mariachi, because I can come home, we can go to a mariachi concert together, and like we can talk about it in like terms that other people might not understand. You know, like I'm like, oh, the dynamics, the accents, you know, el estilazo. You know, she knows what that means. I hope. You know, she's just like, as you know, says esas cosas. But yeah, like I think that would be maybe the dream. So yeah, going back to you, like, would you? Is that what you said you would do?
What?
Like have someone that understands that? Like, would you prefer that over like someone more casual?
Well, like I said, it's not requisite. I would still be like, check this shit out. Ese tono es un do mayor 6. Tú no sabes de esa madre, pero suena chingón. You know?
For some reason you're drunk. Esa madre es muy cool. And she's just like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, but you won't listen to the Eras tour from Taylor Swift? He's like, no, es que Jose Alfredo, he would never, you know.
Stop putting Justin Bieber on.
Yeah. Turn that off.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
But it'd be nice if there were commentary. Like, well, what's the word? Like,
post game.
Yeah, post game. But like, you know, like helpful commentary. What's the word?
Helpful commentary. Positive
reinforcement. Where she's adding to it.
She's adding to the positive commentary.
No, like it's not just them like hearing it. It's like they're adding to like, oh yeah, and this other part too.
Oh, like musical appreciation.
Bitch, no.
I don't know what you want from me. Yeah.
Like they're adding to it. They're not just like. Like that's nice, you know. Like,
it's not like I had popcorn today. Like, were you even listening?
Yeah.
He's like, no. What the
They're
fuck?
just like, my tummy hurts. I'm like, oh, chinga.
Oh no, tú no estás casado, güey. It's another thing, man. Your wife's always gonna be hurting somewhere. And I'm like, oh, chinga, tú siempre tienes check engine light. What the fuck, dude? Fuck. Anyway, I'm like, you're right. I was like, who hurt me? This person says, not usually. Real charro girls know and see too much. Good for those it does work out for. I do think, though, it is, maybe this is different because we're kind of coming at this a little bit more naive. Like, we don't know the girl side of, like, because we've talked about this before, too. Like, we go to gigs, we see what we see at gigs, and then there's like all female groups. So like sometimes I'm like, I wonder if like people act like this also with an all female group. Like I always wondered like how that goes down for them. You know, because sometimes we see some weird shit or some crazy shit, and then like I can only imagine because too like we get talked to by some creepy dudes sometimes, or like they say weird things, and like I can only imagine when like usually, I mean, these girls are all dolled up, man. Like.
Bro, it's because they talk to us like that because we're guys.
No.
They're gonna see a girl, you're like, They're just like,
No, dude, es que también
no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, la gente no tiene vergüenza, güey. So like, I can see. Oh, it depends, right? I don't know because I'm not a girl. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know. But I've never seen that side. But I feel like as a girl, I wouldn't want to meet a guy like at a gig.
You wouldn't want to meet a guy at a gig?
No, I don't think so. Because it's like you ever heard the term? Like especially like at your planta, you wouldn't do it at a planta because you're gonna be there. Like, oh, what's it called? You don't shit where you eat. Have you ever seen heard that term? It's like you don't want to do something where you know you're always gonna be there. So like, let's say something happens like at that planta, and now they always come back to that planta, so now they're always gonna be there. You know, that kind of shit. So like, I feel like at a gig too, like a dude talking to me, like I don't know, it wouldn't be.
I'm a little confused by
your tactics right now.
It's good. You're saying like so like you meet someone at a planta, like you wouldn't want to do that because what?
Because like, what if it doesn't work out?
What if it doesn't work out?
And now it just feels
someone
like
that works at the planta.
Maybe, yeah. Or like that frequents.
Well, isn't that the risk if you're dating someone?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like seeking away. No. Okay. Yeah, like
well, you can't help that.
Yeah, I mean you can't choose. You can't choose. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think we start liking someone and like even having that you can't date him, it's gonna make you want to date him more. I feel. You
know? Forbidden fruit. No.
You know, yeah. Like, I think if you like someone, pues ya valió madre, or you have to.
Yeah.
And they like you back, pues ya valió más madre, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is where this was going, was it?
No, yeah, I went into a different tangent, but yeah, she said not really. Real Charro girls know and see too much. Good for
and
those.
That's the thing too. That's kind of like making it. That's kind of making it sound like every group is the same way, you know. Like every Charro is gonna react the same way, and it's like, again, that's where like the trust comes in. Like, if you don't, if you think or feel like someone's gonna act a certain way, like, because I thought you referred to like if I meet a guy at a gig. I don't know why it's like guy. If I met a girl at a gig.
Well, I was saying it in the girl's perspective. That's why I said I met a guy at the gig. Yeah.
Point is, if I meet someone at a gig,
you could make it more.
And then it made you think, like, well, if I met them at a gig, what makes me feel like they're not gonna meet someone else at another gig? That's what I thought you were going for, and that's what I thought they were going for.
Yeah, no. That I went into a different tangent.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, different tab. Bro,
tab number 2.
You guys are like,
I can't follow this.
Next one or
I guess the next one says, "Yep, it created it created a marriage and eventually 2 kids. LOL. Previous experiences brought drama." That's the thing too. I think it can go bad and then it can go well after. Because I mean, it's funny too. Like, you ever met someone and you're like, I don't think you should be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've met that with people where I'm just like, I know how you are normal, so I don't know how you do that. How you do that? You know, how are you doing that? Because like I've always told this to people too, but it's more like I feel like you can't give all of yourself to somebody if you're not good yourself. So like the reason I say that too is because like, as much as you may not think, like that other person becomes an extension of yourself. So whether it's a good way or a bad way, like that's up to you to decide. So like, si yo estoy bien, like I want my wife to be good, and vice versa. Like if I'm not in the best situation, I want my wife to like pick me up in that way also. Like el chiste es que los dos tan juntos and you guys are a team.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see people and you can tell maybe they're not exactly looking out for that person in that way. Sometimes, like, I've heard people talk about their partners, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, are you sure you like her, bro? Like,
is this love?
Yeah, because at that point, you maybe shouldn't, you know, X, you know. But I would think that if you're with someone, it's because you want to be with someone. So whether they are a musician or not, then great. Like for this person, says he got 2 kids out of that. Like, having a kid, I'm like, sorry to tell you, but it's like the biggest blessing you can have. You know, having the thing,
the thing,
the thing you take care of. Yeah, like it's a really big blessing to have. You know, salga como salga. You know, so. You know, I don't know cómo sale después.
No, sí.
Yeah, you know, because you really, pues sí, güey, salga como salga, you know, like it's true, yeah. Pero that being a blessing, like you want to make sure you're raising it with the right person and stuff like that. Sometimes you look at someone, I'm like, bro, why you having kids? You have a 20 credit score, like
20.
It's rough out here. No, but yeah, but if they were able to do that, you know, being in a group meeting, especially because I know this person too. I'm not putting their whole life out there, but this person met each other in Mariachi, and it happened by chance. You know, it was a chance meeting. You don't know, and I tell this to people too, is like you don't know who you're gonna end up, you know, needing later on in life, whether it's in love, in friendship, and in a favor. You know, so it goes back to what you said last week of just like knowing how to represent yourself, because you don't know if someone might think of you later on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? Like Victor, he was a cool guy. Like Sammy, mamón el güey.
Yeah.
But that's what they think of you for the next time that they might have to deal with you.
Right.
And it goes hand in hand with love, dude. Like, because I've met people before. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't know how you do it, bro. I don't know how you would. How you do that? You know? Yeah, yeah. But it sounds like it works out for them. It worked out for them. Like that's like kind of like they said, like the dream team. Like y'all met each other playing music as something that you both love to do, and then y'all loved each other enough to create a kid. You know, two of them. Hasta dos way doble premio. You know, so like chingón. You know, so congratulations. This person says, yeah, but have to understand that it's a job just like any other job.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
You know, I think having a relationship in the group, también, you know, it's not always happy, right?
Yeah.
So like, when hay momentos donde se pelean and like, probably not bring that to the group. Porque te imaginas, güey, you're like fighting like mid-gig, you're just like, 3, 4. ¿Sabes qué más? Like, you know, like.
A la chingada, güey. Se agarran a vergazos, güey.
Whoa, no.
Like, oh, shit. No, dude, like.
Undefeated. O sea, la muchacha, güey, you know, it's just.
Sí, güey. It's just funny. Mortal Kombat, qué pedo, güey. Fatality.
He's like, no, it's actually very healthy. Like,
like I don't know, bro. Are you sure? No, yeah. It really is a job, man. Because again, like it's crazy because like me, like my day job is like Monday through Friday. Like Monday through Friday, every day I'm gonna work, and then like I don't really clock out unless we don't have work. You know, so if we don't have work, then that's my time to like be open. But that's the thing. Like my partner has shit to do too, you know. Like she doesn't just sit around here, you know. She doesn't just like wait for me to come home either, you know. She's got her own stuff. So like, usually the stars never align. I'm like, oh, dude, like this Friday I don't have any work. Like let's go do something. She's like, I have practice. Like she plays in the choir. She's like, I practice, and I'm like, damn.
¿Todos no se lo saben? Like,
no se lo saben.
Padre nuestro.
Yeah. Padre nuestro.
I'm kidding.
No, yeah. Son las normales. Yeah. It's like the standards, yeah. Anyway, where was I going with that? Yeah, like she's got stuff, right? Like she's got stuff, I've got stuff. And like I feel like us being married, like we've grown to understand that we're both busy, we both have stuff. So what I've told her is like that's why I really cherish like the moments that we get together, because it's very often that you never see us together sometimes too. Like when it comes to like parties, sometimes she'll go parties, like she'll make again, she's like an extension of myself. So when she goes out there, she's like, oh, ¿dónde está Sammy? He's like, está trabajando. He's like, dumbass, right? Yeah. So, but she's there, like, to, like, represent both of us, you know? So that's why she goes to that. And then when she does invite me to places and stuff like that, you know, tengo trabajo, nada, like, I really appreciate that because, like, we're both together. We're both doing this thing because we know that as soon as we get back home, we might not get this chance again. So, like, that's kind of how we look at it. Like, it's a constant, like, extension of both of us, and we're both going to try to make it work. Because, again, in the end, our team, which is us, we're trying to keep this thing going and stay happy. Right. If it becomes a conversation, it's like, oh, you spend too much time at gigs, or you're spending too much time, like, practicing or whatever, then then it's like, damn, like.
Eso sí me cagaría un chingo, güey. Like,
Sí.
Estoy practicando, güey. I'm like, do, re, mi, fa. It's like, yeah, pues, that's all you do. I'm like, chinga madre. I'm just like, can't do shit in my house, bro.
Che navaja.
I guess it's the equivalent of... What?
Like una navaja.
Yeah. Have you seen like the equivalent of like a guy? Like, it's like when your girl hears like the PlayStation turn on. They're like... It's like, damn, bro, like it's just one hobby.
Like, ya ni te da ganas de tocar. Like, ni la finea, güey. You're like barely turning, like, ding, ding. Like, yeah, again. Like,
I was gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Ponte los audífonos.
Yeah.
So, like, ¿para qué te compré esos de Gucci? Like, ¿para qué? Si los pones. Yeah. But point is, yeah, like, that's how it can work out, but it just depends on like the person and how you want to make it work. Cause yeah, like if you treat it like it's like oh, it's whatever, like your partner may not support you in that way, and that sucks too, dude. Cause it makes you think like, then why am I doing all this? Like whether it's for the payment or for the hobby, like why am I doing it if like it's not only affecting my partner, she doesn't like what I'm doing, so why am I even doing it? Like, hasta como tú dices, like ni te da ganas. You're just like, dude, like I don't even want to play it. Like, and like your situation or others, like it's like, well, this is my job. Like I have to play, you know. So it makes it a little difficult when like it sucks when it feels like you have no support, because at the same time too, like I guess in general, the things too, like people deal with a lot of things that maybe most people may not know about. So like, you got to support them in whatever it is they're doing, because usually it's something that they really like care about and they want to try to do.
We got to be understanding.
Exactly. And if whenever it feels like the other person doesn't understand that, it feels like you're talking to a brick wall, man. Like it's like, fuck, dude, entonces para qué estoy haciendo esto, you know? Like it starts questioning like your morals a little bit. It's just like not your morals, but like your what's it called? Your goals and your ambitions and stuff like that. You're like, damn, bro, what am I doing this for? Entonces para qué?
Yeah.
Let me just give up, you know? And that's not what you want to look at. You want to look for a partner that's like, I know that you're going through a tough time, and like I'm here to support you in that.
Like, ve, toma.
Yeah, pues chígate una caguama en la tocada, no hay pedo. Yeah.
Like, thank you.
You're like, yeah. Can I get another shot, please? This person says, married my mariachi wife. It helps because they get why we don't do normal Saturdays. Yeah, it goes back to what we said before, but it's I think it's very beneficial to understand that, because again, you gotta like always you have to always look at it like, again, they do it for a reason, and that's why it's called the dream team. I guess you get to be with somebody that fully understands what it's like to be a working mariachi.
Exactly.
But that being said though, I wonder how it would, like I always wonder too, like how would it be like if I wasn't in this situation? Not because I want to. I meant like like just how different it would be, because I've had that thought of like staying in California. Like if I would have stayed there, what would my life would have looked like? And
that's in El Sol.
Well, that's the thing. I would have never played vihuela. Like I would be the same height, bro. That'd be pretty sad. But
true.
Like at least I have mariachi. Like that. Like at least I have that, bro. No, but like it would be very different, you know. And that's the thing too. Like you never want to think too much like that, but you can't help but think that like how different your life.
Yeah, like your what if.
Yeah, like what ifs. It's like the show Marvel. Like what if that would have happened, you know, or what if I just gave up mariachi like very early on? So does that mean I would have never like played with my wife like during school and stuff like that? So where would I be right now, you know? But it also makes you think, well, that's hopefully why the path was set. Because sometimes I feel like our path isn't necessarily set yet. I think it always depends on the decisions that you make also. I do feel like hopefully everything does work out in the end. But I still think that it takes you making the correct decisions to get there.
At the end of the day, everything is a choice. Like anything that you want in your life, you're going to have it because you want it there, you know?
Yeah.
And cuando ya no quieras. Just kidding.
Dude, what the? Yeah.
I mean, it's like what you want, and sometimes even like sin querer, like stuff just leaves, and you know, you find your way. eventually, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. You can have everything planned out, or what you think everything's gonna be planned out. But I'd like to think that too. A lot of the stuff that I had planned out sometimes doesn't work out. Sometimes you have to go through a lot of things also
to appreciate what you have.
What you have now, because I mean, it could always be worse. With like any other situations that you could have gone into, you know, it could always be a much different situation than the one you're in now. And then it makes me like roll like humilde, because like my dad would like tell us too also, or stuff like that. But like, you know, we have food, we have a roof. No estás afuera. You know, but you're in a situation where you at least have food in your belly and you have a roof over your head. Like, it really can be worse.
Un Red Bull in your belly.
Un Red Bull. Yeah, and that's why you got to appreciate that. So hopefully with the person that you're with, they understand why you play music, why you do what you do, so that way
support you, you know.
Por eso. Oh, that's pretty good. That looks good.
Yeah,
you look like a Civil War commander or something like that. Hopefully for the North.
I've been thinking of shaving this. Do you think I should do this? Shave it like this.
You could just shape it and then just leave the whiskers up.
What?
Yeah, like the whiskers, like
no, I'm thinking of shaving like the beard off and leave the mustache. How would that look?
Yeah,
I feel like every guy has that phase where they're like trying to grow out a mustache.
If I do it, I just look straight up Mexican dude. Like, I look like my dad.
I think it's my time to go into this phase.
You could do it. You do it for like a weekend.
I don't know. I feel like it's very thin.
Do it for a Saturday.
I think it's very thin. Don't you think?
No, it looks thin because your beard is thicker. So if you were to take everything off, that would look very thick.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So and then you'd have to use like some like some wax. No,
wax?
Like, so you can comb it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Do it for the pod.
Do it. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, I'm like, damn.
Like, send me a picture.
Yeah. And the last one, I'm just gonna give it away because apparently, I think well, my wife is here. She's like listening to the pod, like probably. She's en vivo. She's right here, just eating popcorn. She's like, my stomach hurts. She said, I married the guy that I used to play next to. Yeah, man, and it's funny because we
cringe, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I told her not to do that, bro. She's ruining the mystique.
I blocked her, bro. Like, I don't know how she got back on it.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you don't plan everything. Like, I guess you could say, like in high school, I had something else planned out. You know, in the beginning, things don't work out.
Yeah.
You know, and then, but like Zero was always like, my sister said she was always my best friend. She was always around and stuff like that. And her being like my best friend, like it eventually led to that. You know, very naturally though, like organically.
Yeah, you guys were always walking together. I was like,
yeah,
visitor.
For real, you were probably that one, dude. So like I feel like when it did finally happen, because we started going out like the last month of like right before we were gonna graduate. So I remember thinking through like this probably wasn't the best decision in the beginning because we're about because what if she was like, oh, he was my friend in high school, but she was about to go to A&M, one of the Texas and the nation's premier colleges. I was like, se va a encontrar un pinche güero allá, güey, like se llama, Kyler.
You were going to Texas State. You were going to the party city.
Exactly. That's the other half of that. Because everybody that I talked to was like, oh, you're going to Texas State? Like, it's a party school. Like, but like, I've always...
party city.
Huh? Party city.
Party city.
But they always talked about it like that. But I was also like, everybody that told me that, I was like, I think any school is a party school if you are a party person. Because I didn't go to parties like that.
Bro, it's easy to go to parties.
Huh?
It's easy to go to parties.
Dude, TCU is named Texas Christian University. They're throwing ragers right now.
I thought you like, there's nothing Christian about it. You know?
También. Whatever's going on in those parties is not that Christian, you know? But what I'm saying is that any school is a party school if you make it that. If you make your priorities on doing college-related activities like drugs and alcohol, you know, so if you make that's what it's going to be. That's why a lot of people leave the first semester. Like, I had people like go for the fall semester and then they were like deleted off the Texas State. Like, it just means that they're donezo, you know, academic probation semester 1, you know. So again, like our lives could have taken a much different toll. Like, she was a nerd. I wasn't a nerd, but I wasn't as nerdy as her. But I went to school. I wanted to go to school. She went to her school. We kept the long distance thing going because, well, we cared about each other. And we did that for 4 years, and doing that for 4 years, could she have gone with someone else? Probably. Could I have gone with someone else? Probably. I have no riz. Back then it was called, like flirting, but now it's riz. I had none of that. And I told her today, I was like, I have no riz. I don't know what she's just over here thinking like, oh, there's probably like cute girls at the gig, talking to my man out there. It's like, this is Linda quién es, fucking nice. Yeah, but it's like we could have gone in completely different directions because we were in different directions. Why did it work out? Because I feel like we wanted it to work out.
Yeah.
We both wanted it.
It was your choice.
And when we came back to Fort Worth, like my plan was to get married with her eventually and help her out and everything. And it ran deeper than just being a relationship to also, So it helped that she was a mariachi. She understood what I was going through. What I understood what she was going through. We're both musicians. So all of those doors opened because I was also thinking like, this is a person that I want to be with.
Yeah.
Why did it work out? Because we wanted it to work out. So that's how I look at it.
I said that. I said that first. Right. Like open.
I did this. But I guess to wrap up this love session.
Ooh.
Yeah. I guess kind of like what I just said. It really just depends on you can mix mariachi music and love and being in relationships. It just kind of depends again on the two people that are involved in that relationship. It doesn't mean that you have to marry somebody that is in a mariachi. It doesn't mean that you have to be with someone that is in a mariachi. It's just more if there's a mutual understanding on, do they understand what you're doing? Do they understand what you're going through? Do you understand what they like? Maybe you should take an interest other than just, Jose Alfredo for a second. Maybe Taylor Swift is pretty good, and listen to her interests or his interests. And then if they match up well enough, good things can happen and they can coexist. Yeah.
That's a good conclusion.
Thanks. Charro chat. Charro chat. Charro chat. You want to get into this before we take off? Yeah. This person. I was like, no, he's to know. Any experience with getting shipped instruments from Mexico or going to pick them up? Yeah.
Oh, no.
You did get one.
Did I?
With that harp one time?
But that's too blurry. I was thinking of I did order from Mora, and they come from Mexico.
The red one? Where did it get shipped to?
My house.
Oh, you got that one shipped to your house?
It was very scary, bro.
Why?
Because it was supposed to get here on a day, y no llegó. It got there like 4 days later.
Was it DHL? It's usually DHL. Yeah.
It's just like my mom was like, "There's a big ass box outside."
What is it? Oh, stupid. What is it?
Yeah, it was a little scary. I don't know if there was like a mistake somewhere in the shipping, like the tracking or something.
So it just showed up?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like the ¿cómo se llama? Adan. Yeah. He just said like it's so much for shipping, and then I sent it, and he's like, all right, here's the tracking number, que no sirvió pa nada. Because it said it was still like in Mexico, and it was like outside my house. And
it just showed up one day, yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely like, I mean, the trip itself is scary. Now imagine kind of like losing track of it.
Yeah, because it's coming from
DF.
DF?
He's from All Estado Mexico.
Is it?
He's from,
I don't know. Because I got two from Mora. And they came directly from Mexico también. Those weren't that bad, though. One got delivered when I was in an apartment in San Marcos. The other one got delivered to my parents' house. And then when I first got my first Morales, I also ordered that directly from Mexico. That one I still remember, bro, because that one, I just realized they didn't ship it in a box or anything. They shipped it in the Morales case. Así nomás, güey. So I remember my vihuela, my old vihuela was a doomsday vihuela. Because I believe I got it on the day we were supposed to all die.
2012 something?
2012. December, the Mayan calendar ending. It was like December 21st of 2012. Yeah. I believe that's the day I got it.
You're like, come on, bro, only have one day. Like, it's like
So I remember being like, they gave us a shipping confirmation, but in the back of my head, I'm like, we finna die, bro. Like, I am not gonna fucking die after I gave all my money to Roberto, or to like Victor Morales, Yeah. So like, I need this vihuela. So I was more concerned about my vihuela than fucking Doomsday, So, TBH. And I remember like, yo también, I was checking my phone constantly, the tracking number y todo el pedo. And then I still remember, bro, like to this day, like it showed up. I just got home from school. And a freaking 18-wheeler, you've been to my parents' house, right? An 18-wheeler fucking pulls up like a moving truck type truck, right? A big ass truck. Doesn't fit our neighborhood because the streets aren't that wide. So they fit, drove right through there. A dude walks out of the driver's side, goes to the back, gets the little green case and leaves it on the front step. But like that big ass fucking truck, it just pulls out this little instrument. And he's like, here you go. I remember like, thank you, bro. Because at the time I spent all the money I had in the world on that vihuela. So, but yeah, that's the only one that I got like shipped. And then I also got shipped directly the golpes from Mexico. But eso también era todo un pedo, way, because like they were really heavy and they had to go through customs, and that's the thing that scares me because customs has to like look at them like, to see if they have drugs and shit. And I've heard horror stories of people like getting an instrument and it's broken. Because like people are like, there's got to be drugs in here, and they just smash it looking for something. They're like, no tiene nada, and they just put like the sticker. We inspected your instrument. It looks like it's good to go. Just strings are like,
I've seen that.
And it's sad, dude. Because that honestly, that's why I don't buy instruments from Mexico. Like, sí me da miedo, because I've driven in Mexico, or like not me personally, but I've seen Mexico. It's hard to get through all those mountains, So like. I can't imagine shipping something directly from over there over here. I know some people that have the opportunity, they'll just go to Mexico City, pick up their vihuela y se vienen para atrás.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would make that trip though. Like a 1-day trip just to go get it.
I would make it if I had a trip there. Like if I had to go there for vacation or something.
Yeah, but then you'd have to have the stars align, like you'd have to be taking a vacation like whenever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
que el guitarrón ya está
I'm
listo.
saying no, basically.
Yeah. I feel like it's too much of a hassle. Like me personally, I buy a lot of vihuelas, but they're almost always from here in the United States, and it's just because it's like tenemos FedEx, UPS. Some people send stuff through USPS.
Yeah.
And I'm responsible with mine. Like I put mine in a box and I make sure it has padding and everything. Dude, I used to buy like vihuelas from X person, and he would just ship it in the case. No bubble wrap or nothing, bro. I was like, you're just like leaving this up to like, la licencia de Dios, like, like, yeah. And like people like, you've seen people like, they show up to the front door and they just throw your package like, me da cosa,
Yeah.
So luckily I've had like good like delivery people, like, because I have a camera outside. Like, I feel like they know it's a guitar or something and they're just like,
like, no, they saw
take a picture.
They saw the camera, they're like, fuck.
Yeah. They're like, fuck, I gotta fucking set this shit down. He just looks at me and then he's like,
they're gonna be like they would have been like, you never seen this Ventura, right?
No.
God damn, Sammy,
you're doing you watch all the movies that I've never watched, bro.
Chinga madre.
They must not be that good, because like I don't know.
They're fucking great.
Whatever.
Tú no sabes.
But yeah, so that's my experience with shipping from Mexico. If you want my opinion, I don't do it because I don't want to deal with it. It's a hassle. So honestly, that's why I just started buying used vihuelas. I think at this point I wouldn't. I've heard horror stories right now too that people wait like over a year, 2 years to get a Roberto now, and I'm like, nah, I'll just kind of wait for one. Someone posts it. Usually for me they sound better too, and se me hace menos pedo. Like, just buy it and they'll ship it. Pedo. Yeah, so that's my experience. This person says, found out my group gigged without me. Do I leave? They got 2 plantas though. Oh, I see. So he's saying he doesn't want to leave because they have 2 plantas, but they also gigged without him. But I guess it depends. Did they not tell him? Because that's kind of, o sea, lo cortaron.
I mean, I don't think it depends. Arturo's done that to us. I hope you know.
Huh?
I'm like, if not, we have a long talk after this.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean he plays with other people?
Arturo always se echa de cabeza. Like, he'll be like, yeah, like, I did a gig in, like, Whitesboro. And I'm like,
yeah, we're all like, what do you mean?
When was this gig?
Yeah.
He's like, es que ustedes vienen hasta allá for World Way anymore. No les va a dar para una hora or whatever. And I'm like, nah, chinga tu madre, ¿cómo ves? And I mean, I get that, you know, and I know, like, I'm in school, so like sometimes he doesn't even bother.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he's like, tenía una hora el lunes, pero like, I know you guys are at school, so I didn't bother.
He says it like that. He's like, I know you guys are fucking responsible and your stupid school and your stupid
like,
job.
I don't have school on Monday.
Right? You're just like, fuck, I could have done that.
I posted on the group chat, man, like,
yeah. He's like, no, I think he just doesn't want to play with this. He's like, I get enough of y'all motherfuckers on Saturday and Sunday.
I'll see you Thursday, motherfucker.
Yeah. Ahí nos vemos. Yeah. No, yeah. I guess with this situation, if he's saying that they gig without him, lo cortaron, like just straight up, then yeah, maybe they just don't want you, bro. So I don't know if you want to leave.
You gotta ask for the reason, bro.
Yeah, maybe, it might have been a mistake. It might have been like our boss is just like, you know, no le conviene to ask us.
Yeah, because our boss will forget sometimes, like we're in the group. Like,
yeah.
Oh, de veras, right?
What? Like, bro, all I do is think about you, bro. Like just start crying to him. But yeah, like I think that's the only thing with that. Like I would just see what the reasoning was, and then just kind of like find out why they cortaron, and then hopefully
maybe you deserved it, bro.
Yeah, maybe you're on timeout. You know, like maybe you did something bad, and they're like, nah.
You were like 30 minutes late to a gig, and they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
We need someone on time for this one.
Yeah. This person says, anyone else sad about Arturo Vargas leaving Vargas made me feel old. Well, I think it wasn't his first time. I think he had gotten out of Vargas like once before.
I was gonna ask.
And then he like came back.
Was that once?
We need maybe I need to ask him the next time that we have him if he ever comes back. I miss you. But yeah, he's like right now. I think it's cool. Like if they want to go out and do like a solo thing, like a lot of people do that. Like I think we were talking about this. I didn't even realize that like Julián Álvarez was like antes andaba en la banda MS. Like that's where he got his start, and then he became a solo artist. And like look what became of him. You know, like people know Julián Álvarez for he just got banned from AT&T Stadium here in Arlington because like I don't know visas probably, but point is like people were gonna stack AT&T Stadium for that guy specifically, right? So I find that crazy. That's wild, you know. Does Arturo Vargas get to that level? Who knows? Because Mariachi is a little hard to pegar, you know, like as a solo artist. But if that means that he gets to like show off his voice because he's super talented, show off his voice in a different setting than Vargas, and that's cool, you know. Because Vargas, I mean, they're gonna play their songs, but their audience is just straight up Mariachi, you know. Maybe he has this too as a solo artist, but I mean, I know he had put out this other song. It was a cover of something. I forgot what it was, but he put a song and a lot of people were reposting this Arturo Vargas track.
Oh, so the bachata one?
Yeah. And like that's cool because maybe he couldn't have done that with Vargas. Not that they wouldn't be willing to do it, but it's more like as a solo artist, you have the opportunity to sing what you want, and you know. So I think that's the benefit that you get of being a solo artist. Like you could just come out and do whatever you want, essentially. You know. Yeah. So that's cool.
Good for him.
I don't know if it makes me feel. I have this poster here and it tells you when he. So it says here Arturo Vargas guitarra, 2002. So 2002.
Oh, he joined 2002.
Yeah, that's what those numbers mean. Yeah, like if you look at Patos, bro, 1960. Yeah, bro, 1960. Ni apenas estaba saliendo las de Roberto Morales, güey. Apenas, you know. But it's cool because like that's what I like about this poster. Like this was the program from. I guess I'll just show it to you guys on camera. There's I have the ticket on there still. And it's the program from when I first saw Vargas. And it was cool because it was just like, it was in the book. And then I guess like we all got the opportunity to like meet Vargas because they were all like set up at the table. Okay, and I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to pay for this, like a meet and greet or something. But we got a signature from like everybody. So I thought that was cool. And I saved the ticket from that day. And I put it there and I just kind of framed it. But yeah, it's cool because it has like everybody's date of when they joined. And this is like the first Vargas I ever saw. Like Enrique en Santiago's 1989. Julio Martinez at the time was 1996. Federico Torres, bro, 1966. A little bit after like Pato.
He retired, right?
He retired too. Like all these guys are pretty much not there anymore, except for Andres, 2007. Is he there? Daniel, 1985.
Enrique?
Yeah, Enrique's still there. But los demás. Oh, and Gustavo's 1991. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Where was I going with this?
Arturo Vargas.
Oh, Arturo Vargas. Yeah, like so he gave to Mariachi Vargas since 2002 up until what, last year? 2024? What is that? It's 22 years. You know? Wait, can I count?
23.
No, because it was last year, no? Que se salió?
I thought it was this year.
Was it this year?
Wasn't it recently?
I don't know, bro. It's because I don't keep up with Mariachi like that.
But you're right. It might have been like during the summer.
Well, if it's 23 years, that's like older than most of these fools have been alive, you know, like, you know, commenting on this stuff. So he gave it a lot to Vargas as a whole. So, yeah, like, if you want to come out and be a solo artist, do it, bro. Like, nomás hay una vida, dude. So do what you want to do. If that means retiring and doing something else, do it, you know?
True that.
True that. What's next?
Next one is, what are y'all's favorite chips? The chips.
I guess this goes back to what kind of snacky snacks you would get before the gig. My go-to...
Better chips.
Can I get 2?
You want 2?
2 chips.
2 chips?
I can't go wrong with hot Cheetos, bro.
Hot Cheetos? I've never seen you grab hot Cheetos.
I crave them. Like, they're good. You know, like... I don't know if it's nostalgic or what it is, but I would eat hot Cheetos all the time when I was younger. I can't eat them now. They'll give me bubble guts, bro. Like, because
guts, like you start like
things start moving around in there. Not to go to the restroom, it's just like pain, you know.
Pain?
Yeah, like I saw the red 40. Like I can't. Oh no, I can eat them, but just not a whole bag. I can't eat a whole bag. Okay. As a kid, bro, me chingaba hasta dos, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like calories didn't exist when you were a kid, bro. Obviously, but like, yeah, hot Cheetos. No, but for my other favorite chips, spicy nacho Doritos, spicy nacho. The ones I just ate. Full circle. Yeah, yeah, spicy nacho. Those are like my go-tos usually for like if I get a sandwich or something. Yeah, I'll get a spicy nacho.
I think the last ones I got, I don't know why I got like the craving of having their Cheetos, pero con jalapeño. It's like cheese.
You like
Cheetos.
Those? I like those in Mexico better.
Well,
the ones here, no me pelan.
Well, I liked them. That and the green Doritos.
Salsa verde?
Yeah,
those go hard too.
I guess salsa verde is my thing.
Yeah, you just like green stuff. You're funny. This person says, your go-to Texas Roadhouse order.
I always get the Fort Worth.
Is it because you're from Fort Worth? Yeah, I think so. It's like the Fort Worth ribeye, right? Or something like that. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
The Dino Nuggies, bro. You can't go wrong with the Dino. No, I'm just kidding. No,
with the honestly, mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'll get mashed potatoes. Yeah.
And have you tried the seasoned rice?
Seasoned rice? No.
It's just rice. But yeah.
I
don't know how you your rice like unseasoned.
Unseasoned. Was the blanco?
Steamed.
Yeah. The blanco. Okay. Oh, maybe next time I'll get that. Yeah, I've never had that. It. Yeah. Texas Roadhouse, I really like the bread. I could eat like 1.5 million of those. And then
that's not part of the order.
It comes with every fucking entree. So as soon as you get there.
Oh, they're talking about the bun.
That's what I'm talking
biscuits? About. El pan.
What did I say? Bread? It's bread.
Chingados.
Like
there's different names.
No, yeah. I get that, and then I'm not a huge steak fan, but I'll get it like medium. Whatever carne, honestly, todo lo mismo para mí. Just give me the one that's medium well.
Medium well?
Medium well.
Okay.
Yeah. The only reason why is because I was accustomed to my parents getting burned. You know, like it's got to be burned, so it's like really, really dead.
So you're chewing gum.
Yeah, yeah, you were chewing a while. But like medium sometimes feels too pink because I grew up like that. So I just get medium well because it's like almost cooked all over.
Okay.
And that's fine for me. If it's medium though, like I won't be like, like I'll eat it still. Like when they bring burgers and they're medium and they're still pink, I'm like, nah, whatever, man, chingo. Like I don't mind it. I'll just eat it, you know. But it's not how I'll ask it. I'll just say medium well. Yeah.
Mine's medium rare.
You're weird, bro.
I think you're weird.
Ya mejor nomás morder la pinche vaca.
On my head count.
You're good. And this last one says overrated songs and underrated songs besides Mariachi Loco. Overrated, acá entre nos. Overrated as fuck in my opinion.
Hate that song, bro.
I just hate that song. It's so annoying. And then I'm thinking back to like I think the year before, I taught it to my non-varsity, and I had to teach it for like a really long time. And honestly, it got really hard because like every day I was like, the song's in slow motion. That's what I hate about it. It sounds like it's supposed to be fast, like. But like no, pues que no sea son, you know. But it's more like, it's just when I play it, I just feel like it's just constantly like. I don't know if you noticed, bro. I be pushing that song because I want to finish it. Like, sígueme, güey.
I don't have a choice.
And Arturo's looking back like, what are y'all doing? Yeah.
I'm just like,
yeah. Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. And then underrated, just because I never get to play this song, but I really like Las Abajeñas.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I really like that song, but I almost never hear it. Like,
you know what I never hear?
What?
El Becerro.
It's hard. I don't get the fascination with that song. It's whatever to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mister. What you say?
Is that underrated for you?
I'm a trendsetter. Nobody plays it.
That's what I'm saying. That's your underrated pick?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Fuck you.
That one, right?
Yeah.
That's whatever.
Fire, bro.
What about your overrated?
Shit, pues un chingo.
Just pick one. Hurry, bro.
Just because on the last week we played at, they were like, Amor Eterno. And I feel like people don't ask for the right reasons.
You're right. Honestly, yeah. Like, I get it. It's a sad song and everything, but it's like, dude, like, really?
Well, it's because I don't think people realize it's a sad song. I think they just think it's about love.
Bro, listen to it.
Turn to love. Why? I'm not saying me. I'm saying the client.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're an extension of the client right now. I'm like, listen to it. Just fucking, you can hear the words, you know? I guess they just hear the, like, title and they're like, Eternal Love. Like, yeah, for a dead person.
Yeah.
Stupid ass. God. Yeah, but yeah, I think it might be overrated at this point.
Yeah, because then when they're doing Juan Gabriel, or no, don't say it. Amor Eterno, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
For like a birthday party, you know?
Yeah. All right.
We did
finished.
it.
We did it. Dun, 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 dun,
Love
dun, dun, dun.
emails.
The love episode is over. So we appreciate you guys coming back and listening to the pod, especially because we took a week off on accident. You know,
I was here. She.
Yeah, but anyway, just make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Keep this podcast going, because if we don't, you will. You're the ones that are kind of our little people that will share this. So just help us out. Yeah, do you have anything else?
You guys have a good weekend, good week. Trabajen bien, hagan su tarea, laven los trastes, bañense. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care. Love you guys.
Bet. Nos vemos.